Tommy Reynolds has his gun out. He's pointing the gun, and all of a sudden, I see this woman.
They say it's on every single station. They're saying that Daddy died.
He said there was an accident and your father is no longer with us.
In real life, I'm not like that.
And the Mario test was disgusting.
One night I jumped out of a car doing 60 miles an hour because I was addicted.
Salute, Mob Tube. Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? I fucked up there. I forgot to take the song off loop, and then when I played the intro, the song started playing again. Makes me want to start the whole fucking show over. 57 people. All right. All right. We're going to have fun today. Listen, I listened to as much as I could, Chicago Muscle show last night. And they were destroying JC. It was hilarious, as usual. Those guys are great. Mike and Chicago, fantastic. And they were destroying JC, and they were showing these messages, which I had no idea about. The other day, Michael Hensley texted me about it, but I guess I missed his message. I get a lot of messages, so sometimes I don't see them all. And I didn't know about these messages at all. And I'm listening to this shit last night, and my mind was blown. It's like, not only is JC delusional, but the amount of disrespect towards Michael Hensley was insane. Insane. And Michael Hensley served in the fucking military. I mean, we know this, right? He's a Marine. And this guy is talking about him like that, disrespecting him like that. Some of the shit he said to Michael Hensley, I mean, I want to know, who does this motherfucker sell antennas for? That this shit wouldn't get him fired in a fucking heartbeat. Seriously. Unbelievable. Oh my fucking God. Or even if his customers found out that this is the type of shit he was saying to former members of the military. Unbelievable. Now, usually I don't do things after somebody's already done them. I try not to. Like Mike and Chicago did this shit last night where they went over these messages, but I got to give my take on them. I have to. I wouldn't be able to fucking live with myself if I didn't. This is too good, and it's going to be a lot of fucking fun because he is. I don't know what the fuck happened to this clown. I swear to God, I don't know what happened to him. I really think that when he did that soft white underbelly interview, that he thought let me say it again. I think he thought when he did that soft white underbelly interview that he was going to like blow up. You know what I mean? And his channel was really going to take off and all this shit. And it didn't. Nothing happened, of course, because his story sucks and who's going to want to listen to him? And he blames it on us in the chat or in the comment section saying the truth about him. Now, I want to remind everybody, this was not just us. The people he loves to, the way he kissed MRE's ass on Stand Up Guy's show, the people he loves to try to get close to, they were saying it too. MRE and the troll army were in that comment section, bashing him, talking about how he's been telling this bullshit story for years. You know what I mean? Like, so he had no problem sitting on Stand Up Guy's show and apologizing to MRE and trying to be his buddy. But everybody else he wants to take it out on. And I say it has to be that because what else could it be? We've been clowning JC for fucking years. Everybody, the whole mob too. And he's just, he's dealt with it, I think, because, he knows in his heart that he's full of shit. And, at least at one point, maybe he was reasonable enough to say, okay, well, of course they're going to bash me. Look at the story I'm telling. Not anymore. And maybe it's not just, that he thought he was going to blow up. Maybe it's simply, the things that were said about him. You know what I mean? Just, he can't take it anymore. He's tired of being ridiculed and made fun of. But again, that's his fault. That's his fault. Ray Mundy is ridiculed and made fun of because of his bullshit stories. Danny Trio, too. And a lot of other people. So, and his story, I gotta say, JC's story is more absurd than Gianni Russo's, Anthony Raimundi's, and Danny Trio's put together. It's more absurd. I could believe any of those guys about anything they said. I'll believe Marilyn Monroe took Gianni Russo's virginity before I'll believe that JC bought marijuana from a cartel and sold it to the mafia. You know what I mean? I'm not doing shout outs, so I'm going to go to the bottom here. I'm actually trying to hang out. Look at that. Thank you, Miss Campy. I like that. That should be my introduction every day. Like I said before, that antenna shop is a block away from a hair salon I own. It looks closed up. If it's still open, it's operating on very business limited hours. JC is working. Maybe he meant, well, I know what you meant. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's doing it somewhere else or for somebody else, or I don't know. But if he's doing it, I mean, Jesus Christ, you think they should be notified maybe about this kind of shit? He's threatening Marines and telling them fucking he's going to piss on their uniform and every fucking thing else. I mean, what the fuck, bro? Why? Because he called you gay C? What else are they going to call you? You're gay JC. I mean, what the fuck else? I mean, it shouldn't even be that hurtful to you. You understand why they're calling you that. You know. You're the one that sucks to dick. No, I'm just playing. But you get my point. He acts like as if Michael Hensley just attacked his entire fucking family, and not even verbally, physically. that's the way he's reacting. It's so absurd and over the fucking top. So I'm going to read these messages and we're going to talk about this shit because this guy is really losing his fucking marbles. I mean, for JC to even act like he's tough is astonishing, and not even because he obviously isn't, but because for fucking years he never acted this way. Never, 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 never. I don't think I ever heard him talk about fucking somebody up, and even if he did, it was nothing on the level of this shit, where now he's the Terminator and he's running around threatening every fucking buddy and I'm going to make you sorry and wait till you see what I do to you. And what the fuck, bro? Really, JC? All right, bro. I've been waiting for a while to see what you're going to do to me. Remember, he said he's going to, I forget the exact words, but fuck me up one way or another. And his guys are gonna force my mother, my 72-year-old sick mother, and Shanna to watch. Yeah, okay. Your guys, I bet they are your guys. Then he made some fucking comment about Crips and Bloods yesterday. Like, oh my God. Or whenever he sent these fucking messages, he went from mobster to corporate world to the antenna king. Yeah. Well, don't forget the cartel member to mafia member to the corporate world to the antenna king. Yeah, and he dabbled in politics along the way. JC is a gangster. He was probably the one that killed Bruce Lee. That motherfucker, listen. That dude is harmless. I guarantee it. He didn't live any type of life, where he could be anything dangerous. But he knows that, I don't even know. It's the same question we asked with Tony Pizza. Is he so crazy that he believes his own story, or does he just think he's slick enough to convince us of it? I don't know. He's trying to impress Sugar. He thinks Sugar has a crush on him. Honestly, it's highly possible. Lavanda, yeah, it's very, very possible. Very possible. It's even likely. But then again, I think Suge probably has better taste in men than JC. I would assume. I'll tell you what. If you throw shots at Marines, it is disrespecting family. Uncle Sam's misguided children. Well, listen. This is what he's doing. I'm gonna get started, okay? And guys, don't be afraid to donate. I'd appreciate donations on this show. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you very much, sir. and ma'am and all of you. I don't know. So you think it's he sent this to Michael Hensley. So you think it's funny to disrespect me alongside CM, the guy who doxed my mom's apartment? Oh my fucking God. This is Tony Pizza with the phone call all over again. They called my mother, these motherfuckers. They called my mother woke jokes. They called her. They harassed her. They violated her. They brutalized her. They forced her into making a false statement about her son, me, Tony Pizza. That every fucking day brings up the phone call. Now, JC, it's going to be mom's apartment, and showed the underage kid and her friends. JC, I got some news for you, bro. Even if this happened, nobody remembers it. I don't think. Because I don't fucking remember. I mean, I remember hearing about something like this, of course, but I don't remember seeing any picture. I don't know if anybody does. And your mom's apartment, bro. If you don't like shit like that, leave fucking MobTube. Nobody likes it. But if you can't handle it, I should say, it's happened to all of us. All of us. Okay? The difference is, with some of us, people actually pay attention to it. With you, you're so fucking irrelevant. I mean, nobody probably even remembers anything about that. Meanwhile, you're threatening to give out people's families' info. I swear to God, if I see you threaten one more fucking person with putting out their family's info, I'm putting out your family's info. I promise you. And then you won't have to worry about your mother's, just her apartment number. It'll be her whole fucking address. Okay? Should I say your address since you live with her? Fucking baby. Still talking about shit that happened fucking years ago. And then he took there's a screenshot of my chat because of course he's watching even right now. You guys better be careful. If you say anything disrespectful about JC, you're gonna get a torrent of fucking messages later. You know what I mean? Talking about how he's gonna fuck you up and you better watch out. And he's got Bloods and Crips and all this shit. Be careful. He's watching the chat because look, it's a screenshot of the chat and it's just Michael Hensley saying gay C. Think about it. The comment gay C pushed JC to this point. I think JC needs to be fucking 5150'd. Okay. He needs to be locked up in a fucking funny farm. He does. He needs to be in an insane asylum. He's out of his fucking mind. I mean, bro, if shit like gay C triggers you this badly, you are not built for this. You're not built for anything, though. I've seen you, but still, you're not built for this. Let's see what else. Okay. You're a scumbag supporter of stolen valor, which means your uniform and service is pissed on. And unfortunately, I can make you pay the piper for your bullshit. What? JC, these are serious threats you're making because anybody who sees that is going to take it as you making some sort of physical threat to fucking Michael Hensley. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe this pussy needs to finally have his bullshit story turn real, and maybe he needs to be charged with something and go to fucking jail for a while. You know what I mean? Since he talks about how much jail time he's done and he's never even done a day. Maybe that's what it's going to take. Maybe even a few days in the county will fucking scare you straight. Well, you'll still be gay, but you know what I mean? Scared straight, because this kind of shit you can't do, bro. There's a no-no. You know what I mean? This is stupid. I'm telling you guys, he went batty. I know JC. I know over the years how he reacts to things. I know what he does. He'll make the troll channel like he had, and he'll fucking make stupid clip videos and shit all day. He's actually very good at it. But he's never done shit like this ever. This is brand new. Maybe unless maybe his friendship with Gene, like we said, I think yesterday, and John too, and whoever else, and maybe the fact that he's, gotten to tell his bullshit story so many times now. Every time he tells it, he believes it more and more. Maybe he just thinks he's a badass. I don't know. You're not, JC. You are not a badass. Nothing will ever make you one. Nothing. What'd you shoot at a cactus in the fucking desert once? I mean, come on, bro. And you want to talk about stolen valor. Listen, and trust me, I know the real stolen valor is when you obviously pretend to be a military member when you were never one. I know that. Okay, but it's about claiming you were something you weren't. Okay? Like I said, somebody claiming to have been in the military when they weren't. Bro, your whole story is you claiming to have been something you weren't, and to have been somewhere you weren't, doing something you were not doing. Your whole fucking story. And you want to talk about people stealing valor. Your whole fucking story is bullshit, made up lies. I think bits and pieces of your story comes from like movies and TV shows you've seen, but none of them are part of your actual real story. None of them. Okay, so I'm almost wondering if JC is doing this shit to keep us talking about him. Honestly, I do. I'm starting to think that you just want us talking about you. And but listen, I mean, I don't see how it benefits you to have us talking about you when all we're doing is abusing the shit out of you and humiliating you. But okay, I'll play along. Why not? Just because it's fun abusing you and humiliating you. Why not? Let me get to the bottom. I want to make sure I stay at the bottom. Bloods and Crips are uniting to go after Michael Hensley. Yeah, the party I was at the other night, there was 2 Crips there. Maybe I'll run it by them next time I see them. The fuck? JC had a place to run his mouth on Deadly's chat, and I ruined that. I ruined that too, and it's driving him crazy. Well, yeah, and that's what he always needs. He needs somebody who actually has somewhat of an audience, a decent-sized audience. I don't know what Deadly had, but I know Stand-Up Guy has a decent-sized audience. So that's what he needs. He needs to be on a show like that to talk his shit, because who the fuck is going to listen to his channel? Nobody. He gets 5 or 6 live viewers. I mean, Jesus, fuck, 5 or 6 live viewers. There should be a rule that if you only have 5 or 6 live viewers, you're not allowed to do a live. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. I want to talk about this. I said this last night in Chicago's chat. Just for a quick second, then I'll get back to JC. That we played the Gene Borello tape yesterday, from Vlad, where Gene was bashing Angel. That video got taken down. I've never heard of Vlad taking a video down, and that interview got taken down. So I don't know if. Okay, yeah, I don't know if it was Angel. I don't know. I heard he was also talking shit about Snuff. Maybe it was Joey that got to him. I don't know. But somehow that video got taken down. I'd love to hear the story behind that. Seriously. So let me get back to this. He got high and watched Colors. Yeah. Oh, shit. Smoking a Sherm stick, watching Colors. Is JC aware a lot of guys from the Bloods, Crips, neighborhoods join the military to have a better life? He's not aware of anything, Casey. He's not even aware of his own life story. He's made up a fantasy story. So I highly doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. This guy is a character, I'll tell you what. Let's get to some of the other messages here. Get back to my email. Then it looks like he called him. Looks like JC called him then too. What is going on with this guy? Holy shit. He says, yeah, that's what I thought. Dodging messages, scumbag. You wouldn't dare talk that shit to my face. I would take that uniform of yours and piss on it when I am done with you. Coward ass, talking shit from a distance in chats. What? Oh my God. 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 Michael Hensley would catch a fucking manslaughter charge if he ever saw you face to face and you tried something. He wouldn't dare talk that shit to your face. JC, any of us would talk any shit we want to your face all day, every day, and you wouldn't do a fucking thing. You'd get beat up. What are you talking about? JC was the producer of Colors. That'll become part of his next bullshit story, or he'll just add on to the already existing one. Hold on, I lost my message. You wouldn't dare talk shit to my face. I would take that uniform of yours and piss on it when I am done with you. You're going to piss on a Marine's uniform. Guys, just for fun. Just for fun. Should we put this out there somehow in a big way so that it affects him for a long time to come? I mean, just for fun. You tell me what you think. 2024, you're telling a Marine you're going to piss on his uniform? What the fuck, bro? Wow. And he really does. He's acting like he's tough. And the funny part is he says coward ass talking shit from a distance in chats. JC, that's you. That's you. You live in the middle of fucking nowhere in California, Northern California or some shit. That's where you are. You know what I mean? You do these things. You're talking shit like that. You would tell Michael Hensley to his face you're going to piss on his uniform. He would kill you. This is how I know he really has lost his shit. This isn't just some case of he's just acting tough because he's trying to save face or something. No, he really has lost his fucking marbles. You think Michael is dodging your fucking phone call, you jerk off? Michael thinks so little of you that as soon as you fucking as soon as you left these insane messages, he sent them to people like me in Chicago so we could fucking use them to ridicule and make fun of you. I think if Michael was really shook, he would have kept this all to himself, you know? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Guys, donate. Come on. Yes, expose his ass. Yeah, why not? He would do it to somebody in a heartbeat. Why not? I don't care. You make fun of people, you talk shit, even if you threaten people. But you're talking about disrespecting, you're disrespecting a Marine and you're talking about pissing on his fucking uniform. The whole fucking country should be pissed off at you. You know what I mean? And I'm sure they would be if somehow this got out to the right place. You know, now don't get me wrong. Nobody's going to write about fucking JC or anything like that. But I mean, I don't know if there was some video about this shit that made it go viral or something. I don't know. But there's other ways too. There's a million other ways. But even if you just find out like where he works and shit, you know what I mean? If he works, let's be honest. If he works. Next one. You're one of those dumbasses. This is another one that just blew my mind when I saw it on Chicago's last night. You're one of those dumbasses who served for bankers and corporations. The U.S. military hasn't defended any U.S. interests since World War II. You're just disrespecting his service in general. You're making nothing of it. A guy who served the country, a fucking American hero. Because these are your opinions, so they matter somehow. You feel like the military hasn't defended any U.S. interests since World War II, so you're going to disrespect the military. Let me tell you, bro, you can't just disrespect one Marine if you're saying something like this. You can't. You're disrespecting all of them. And all branches of the fucking United States military, all of them. Anybody who's fought for our country since World War II, you're bashing them. You're disrespecting them. This is, guys, whose name do I keep bringing up? This is Tony Pizza shit. Tony Pizza shit. This is the type of shit Tony Pizza does. Only he says stuff like this. You're making Nick Romano look good, for Christ's sake, JC. You're making him look like an upstanding, respecting, or a respectful citizen. You know? Jesus Christ. Why is everything bashing homosexuality and transgender lifestyle? No reason to act like these are bad or a cancer on society. What the fuck are you talking about, David Burney? I don't know. I just pretend I didn't see that. Respectable, I should have said, not respectful. My bad. You know me, I go over things in my head. All right. Scumbag shit talk. Oh, here, this is where it gets really fun. Scumbag shit talker. Oh, that's part of the last. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, no. It starts that way. Scumbag shit talker. Luckily, I got your personal info and your families. In the future, be a real man and talk shit to someone directly instead of being a stolen valor supporting coward. Michael Hensley, you should make a video of yourself saying, gay C and whatever else bothers this guy and send it to him and say, now, here, I just said it directly to you. You think he wouldn't, bro? You really think Michael Hensley would back down from you, JC? Of all people, you, JC. Luckily, I got your personal info and your families. Gee, I wonder how you did that. I wonder, how hard was it for you to dig up Michael Hensley's name? Since he's been anonymous this whole time and none of us have known who he is. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? His name is Michael Hensley. It's been in the chat for years. You got his you talk about it like as if like when I found MRE's info or NB's or the fucking other 10, 15 names on the list of people whose info I found when it seemed almost impossible for anybody to be able to pull that off. You're acting like as if what you did, like if you do have the info, which I'm sure you do, it's no big deal. You're acting like as if you were some fucking master doxer or something. And oh my God, you Michael, wait till you find out that I have your info. Michael's probably thinking anybody could have it in about 3 minutes with the right app or anything else. I mean, what are you talking about? What do you have, bro? I mean, you have info you got from what? Like been verified or something? Gee. His first name is in the fucking chat for years now. All you got to do is run his first name in a background check. You're acting like you have some top secret information about him. I got some news for you, JC. I have all your info and all your family's info. Wow. Oh my God. I wonder how I did that. Could it be that I just used the name Jeff Crow and found the douchebag who's his age and lives in, I believe, Sacramento, California, and all that? Could it have been that? Oh wow, what a great fucking researcher I am. Don't get me wrong, I am. But when it comes to just taking somebody's full name that is, commonly known, everybody knows their name, and looking up their info, it doesn't make me master doxer. You know what I mean? It's just, it doesn't make you that. It doesn't make anybody that. It's just somebody who knows how to type. If you know how to type words on the internet, you can find somebody's info as long as you have their first name or their full name. Getting their name is the hard part, jerk off. Getting their name. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what. Get Redzilla's info and his family info. Then we'll be impressed. FBS, the video still up of the first day you found out and exposed MRE. I want to rewatch it. Oh, it has to be. It has to be. I don't even know what the fucking title was, though. I could find it by date. According to Angel, because she keeps all these dates and stuff written down. I believe it was April 28th of, what would it have been? 2021. Right? Yeah, 2021. That's all you just have to go through my videos back to April, you should be able to find it. And if it's not April 28th, it's got to be, the day before, the day after. It's something like that. But I don't think I would have taken that one down. Jeffrey Loser. He put looser, but okay. What's up, SA? He's a fucking gangbanger now. JC's a Mexican gangbanger now. Let me see. Could you do that for me? Because I remember made that video of his face and a skull. Then you did a live later that night. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah. I have to get back to you. It'll take me a while. I have to go through all my shit on YouTube Studio. I just got to scroll and scroll and scroll till I get to that date. They don't make it easy. But yeah. 22 what, Christopher Capello? What's 22? Oh, 22? Oh, yeah. 22. We started in 21. Yeah, my bad. 2022 it was. Jesus Christ, it's going to be 2025. Holy shit. What? How long is this nightmare going to go on? Oh, my God, it's been years already, and there's no end in sight. What the fuck, man? And nobody's donating today. What the fuck of all days? How dare you? Don't you feel terrible about yourselves? No gish, no nothing. All right, let's see here. I'll get back to this fucking horse shit. Let me just go over that again though. When you listen, JC is one of those people. He doesn't know limits and boundaries and stuff, and he doesn't know where to draw the line. I'll tell you what, JC, and Michael's not going to do this, and most of the people you threaten aren't going to, because you pick and choose who you threaten. You make sure it's not me, for example. Content creators, that'll come at you and fucking destroy you. Okay. But if you even say to anybody that you have their family's info, in my opinion, and I'm the king of MobTube, so my opinion fucking matters. Everybody has what Tony Soflo would call the green light to go after your family. Don't even make that threat that you're going to put somebody's family info out there. Don't even make that threat. If you even say something like you're going to put, now don't get me wrong, all of my family info is out there. That's been done to death. But if you were even to say, to even threaten to do it, it wouldn't even be the fact that, of course it would be pointless for you to even make that threat. Like I said, it's all already been put out there. But just based on principle, you making that threat would make me immediately drop all your family's info. I'd be like, fuck it, just for making the threat. And I'd be justified just for making the threat. You think it's funny to threaten people's families, huh? Okay. All right. Well, listen, you better hope I don't have a bad day anytime soon. Because just for shits and giggles, I'm going to take it out on you. Or should I say your family? I thought Pizza was like that for a long time too, Chris, just shooting his mouth off so we would talk about him. Oh, yeah, that's Tony Pizza's thing. Yeah, absolutely. You're thinking of someone else's video where the skull morphs into MRE's face. No, he said Gunsmoke's video. That's the video where the skull morphs into MRE's face, Nicholas Colacone's face. He's right. Unless somebody said something. Yeah, that was his. And then I did the show later, yeah. All right, anyway, let's move on. I'll move on to the next message. I just, that family shit, I swear to God, just for making that threat, people should attack your family, honestly. And I mean verbally, online, of course. You run your mouth from a distance and you support stolen valor. Piss on you and your uniform, you disgraced. Piss on you and your uniform that you disgraced. It's very poorly written, but that's what he's trying to say. You started this, jack off. Jack off? I think it's jag off, dickhead. I think you're thinking it's two different words. You know what I mean? Jack off? You called him a jack off? Okay. Did you mean jerk off or jag off? Because jack off. And you pretend to be a real smart college educated guy, right? You're dumb as a box of rocks. I can tell just by the way you write. Look, it just says you run your mouth from a distance and you support stolen valor, period. Piss on you and your uniform, you disgraced. Remember, you started this, jack off. Jack off. Okay. So Michael Hensley says gay C, and it prompts you to do all this Looney Tune shit right here. Again, you're talking about his uniform, pissing on his uniform. And you're saying Michael Hensley disgraced his uniform because he called you gay C? Forget about, his service. Forget about all that. No, that's all been wiped out by the fact that he called you gay C. His service to this country is invalid now. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You are not important, JC, in any way, shape, or form. Nobody sees you as important in any area of life. I guarantee it, but especially not here in fucking MobTube. I think most people would laugh their asses off, even people who don't know you or Michael Hensley. If they got to hear your story and then they saw Michael ridiculing you, I think they would think it's fucking hilarious. They would think it's funny as fuck, because it is. And all he said was gay C. We're the ones really ridiculing you and making fun of you. He just used your name to point out the fact that you're gay. That's all he did. You better check some of my videos. Wait a minute. This is the part I was hoping to get to. You better check some of my bros' videos who are Bloods and Crips. They are all over America, and ultimately I could always get back at you in other ways. Oh my God. Guys, listen. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. No holds barred. Anything that anybody does to JC now, within, as far as legally, as long as you're doing something legal, you can't break the law. It doesn't matter what JC says. No breaking the law. But as far, hold on, guys. Okay. Anyway, yeah. As far as verbally destroying you here on YouTube or anywhere else, which is completely and totally legal, as long as no crazy threats are made or anything like that. Yeah, I'd say it's a green light. You know what I mean? I would say definitely at this point. You just threatened to get Bloods and Crips. Now, don't get me wrong. That is hilarious coming from you. Absolutely hilarious. And it gets even funnier in a second. Okay, when I read the next message. But you're threatening to hurt him, to have him hurt, which again is hilarious. It's hysterical because you're a fucking clown and nobody. First of all, you don't even have friends. Where are they? Where are your friends? It took you like 3 years to be on video with Gene. You know what I mean? Like, and those are friends, John and Gene. And I don't even know. Listen, I think personally they know you're a joke. You know what I mean? And just because you're nice to them, and I wouldn't doubt if you do things for them. Who knows? I think they'll hang out with you and stuff. There's no way people like John and Gene can relate to a guy like you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, but what was my point? Those are the only two friends of yours we've seen. Where are your friends? All these dangerous people you talk about. Where are all these Bloods and Crips, all these gangbangers that you claim to know or have some involvement with? Where are they, bro? Just for the fact that you are threatening, I mean, threatening anybody is bad enough, okay? But threatening Michael fucking Hensley, you better check some of my bros' videos who are Bloods and Crips. They are all over America, and ultimately, I could always get back at you in other ways. I mean, Michael won't do this, I'm sure, but he could have you could be charged for this shit. You're threatening people's lives with you know, by claiming that you're involved with nationwide gangs, the Bloods and Crips. You know, you're gonna get them after him. This is against the law, bro. It's a crime. You realize that, right? I mean, is that what it? Maybe that's what it is, guys. Maybe JC is so desperate to have a real story that he's trying to do shit to get him put in jail. I don't know. To get himself put in jail. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea. But this could definitely get you there. Then he says Melvin Farmer and Ayatollah Marv are legends in that world. And I guess they're supposed to be your friends. Meaning, most likely, even if somehow you know these people, they're just people that you've latched onto and hounded enough that they're finally showing you some form of friendship. If even that. I don't even know if that's the case. But if you are in any way, shape, or form, if you know them at all in any way, even just, you know, they'd recognize you if they saw you, that type of shit. You think they're going to get blood sets to go after fucking Michael Hensley? Different blood sets, or just a blood set, or a Crip set to come after you, or to come after Michael. I'm sorry, my bad. You think they're going to do that for you? This shit, send that to the guys whose names he dropped. Soretti, good idea. That will happen. Let's make sure we get this to Melvin Farmer and Ayatollah Marv today. This election is blue versus red. I guess that makes me a Crip. Well, every election is blue versus red, but yeah. But no, you're on the red side. It would make you a blood, right? Oh my God. This is bizarre. You better check some of my bros' videos who are Bloods and Crips. They are all over America. And ultimately, I could always get back at you in other ways, meaning he can have you hurt, Michael. I don't even really want to move on from that. I just want to focus on that, but I will. I'll move on. All I'm saying is, you know, the feds are watching, JC. Even somebody like you. You're threatening a Marine, okay, with the Bloods and Crips. And you're saying, you're literally saying here that you can get them to go after him in a roundabout way, in so many words. And ultimately, I could always get back at you in other ways. Bro, listen, whatever happens to you, you deserve. Honestly, whatever it is, you deserve. But let me tell you something. He's never going to be around anybody. You know, he's going to make sure. Like if he fucking thought that you know, if he had the opportunity to blow Gene Barella, which is what he's been waiting for years now, he just wants to suck his cack. Okay. Even if Gene was somewhere with his cack hanging out and he was saying, JC, come on, this is your opportunity, come do it. And Michael Hensley was going to be within 500 miles of Gene's cack, JC would turn it down. He would say, you know what, maybe another time, Gene. Maybe another time. Because you'd be scared to fucking death of Michael Hensley. Holy shit. As you should be. Let's see. This dickhead who grew up in Sacramento or wherever the fuck he grew up and lived in the suburbs and was taken care of by his mommy all his life and doesn't have 5 minutes experience being in the streets versus a fucking Marine. Gee, I wonder who's going to win that fight. The fuck is he talking about? This is bizarre. It doesn't make you sound badass saying you are going to have someone kick someone's ass. Makes you sound like a pussy. Be a man and do it yourself. Oh, that's another thing. That's another fucking thing. You're telling us about what all these other people can do. What can you do? What are you going to fucking do? Every time you make some sort of threat, it involves other fucking people. You know, like so many others on here. So many others. Nick Romano's, I've been waiting for 30 guys to show up for 2 fucking months now. You know what I mean? He said 30 guys are on their way to my fucking house. Yeah, okay. You know, they all say it. One guy had to drive around for hours waiting for his friends to show up. You know, and he wasn't even considering showing up until he knew that a few other guys were willing to meet him here. You know, everybody needs backup. Everybody needs their friends. That doesn't make anybody tough. Threatening people with other people makes you sound like a coward because you know you can't do anything on your own. And jumping somebody is by definition cowardly. You know, so all this talk about you'll get this one and that one. And again, let's be honest, JC, you don't have a real friend in the world. You don't have a real friend in the world, bro. Not one. There's nobody that's going to do anything for you, bro. You don't have a circle of friends like that. You don't. And the Bloods and the Crips, yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure these guys are willing to risk, prison time for you, JC. What the fuck, bro? And besides, you're saying things like this. Like I'm telling you right now, bro, I know Bloods and Crips. They're all over York City. I know tons of them. I know Latin Kings. I know all of them. I've been in jail with these guys. I've hung out with them on the streets. Okay. They don't like people doing shit like this. Okay. So if this was brought to their attention, and I'm not the only one, there's other people in this chat, I'm sure, who know Bloods and Crips. Okay. If it's brought to their attention, which I will not bring it to their attention in any way, shape, or form, because I don't want to be responsible for anything happening to you. But if it was brought to their attention, like you said yourself, they're nationwide. You know, you wind up getting yourself hurt. Enjoy what happens, clown. I will make sure every veterans group near you, near your house knows you support stolen valor. Oh, okay, yeah, it's on. It's on. Yeah, guys, let's do everything in our power to get these threats out with JC's full name attached to them all over the internet. I'm being dead serious. Let's do it, like today. Today. It's very important that we do that. I'm not kidding. You're going to fucking... wow, man. Are you going to tell them that you're doing this because he called you gay C? Are you going to tell those veterans groups? But besides, they're not going to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to listen to you. They're going to take your word over an actual Marine, or even you think what they're going to turn on Michael Hensley? What are they going to do? Put forth some nationwide effort to invalidate Michael's service because you say that he supports stolen valor? And you're talking about a case where nobody is oh, there you go. This is exactly what I was just going to say. Exactly. Look, it's not supporting stolen valor if stolen valor is not being committed. An apology was made. Far as I know, CM has made good on it. If Michael wants to hang out with CM, that is his business. Yes. Okay. It's not even happening now. Chicago, said what he said when he was anonymous, and he has fucking apologized profusely for it since. It's over. You're the only one still talking about it. You and the other dickheads that want to, have something to say about Chicago. Those VA groups would tell that turd to fuck off. Of course they would. Of course they're going to sit here and listen to your bullshit. These guys been through hell and back. They need to listen to your fucking whiny ass voice spewing your nonsense about an actual a Marine, somebody who served this fucking country, a man of honor. But since he's threatening to do that, he's threatening to essentially, it's like anytime you say something like that, you're threatening to basically try to have somebody canceled. Now, you know what I mean by that. It's not like there's nothing you can cancel Michael from, but I'm just using it, as the expression because that's what you're saying. Basically, you're doing this shit that people do these days, where you're going to use something somebody said or did in their past to try to ruin them, to try to destroy them. So that should be done to you. You threatened a Marine with the Bloods and Crips, as hilarious as that is coming from you. Okay. And you're talking about pissing on his uniform and everything else. Your name is Jeffrey Crow. Is it Jeffrey Michael Crow? Is that what it is? The middle name, something like that? Yeah. This should be all over YouTube. Jeffrey Michael Crow, or whatever the fuck his middle name is. Jeffrey, no. It's not Michael, is it? What's his name? What's his middle name? I don't remember. I gotta look at my files. Jeffrey Eugene Crow, is that what it is? Eugene? Wait, guys, fill me in. Hold on, let me get down here. Oh yeah, no, I know you would in Chicago. Is it Jeffrey Eugene Crow? Oh man, I'll just look. Eugene, there you go. Jeffrey Eugene Crow. It should be in titles. Jeffrey Eugene Crow threatens Marine with the Bloods and Crips. Threatens to have a Marine hurt by the Bloods and Crips. And then the next title should be Jeffrey Eugene Crow says he's going to piss on a Marine's uniform and disrespects that Marine service. This is shit that needs to be out there because he's threatening to do it to people, an eye for an eye. Like I said, some of these things, man, you could threaten only so much. You make certain threats, and those threats should be turned around on you. It should be like, okay, you say you're going to do this, I'm going to do that to you. Now, of course, like I said, nobody's going to break the law. And if anybody tries to, I don't condone it in any way, shape, or form. And I'm, I would hope none of you would ever do anything like that. But there's no need to anyway. You're threatening, even though you're threatening to break the law. Nah, fuck that. Ain't nobody getting locked up for you. But you're saying that you're going to put this information out there to try to ruin Michael Hensley? Okay. All right. Let's do it, guys. That's all. Let's turn it around on him. The shit that he said about Michael in these messages is fucking sickening. And there's his fucking name right there in the messages. There's his name. Okay? So, shouldn't be too difficult. Jesus, there's more? Oh my God. How long does this show have to be? Guys, if somebody don't donate, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. There's 147 people in here. What the fuck is going on today? All right. You guys forget I need to make money to be here. Please don't rely on Frank and Tom Sheehy to carry the whole channel forever. Please, guys. I can't have you doing that because they can't do that. What's next? Okay. Next message. Enjoy what happens, clown. I will make sure. Oh, that one I read. All right. The one after that. Oh, and Michael's great. Michael's message after the one about him supporting Stolen Valor. Michael's message is, and none of that makes you anything but a mama's boy who still lives at his mom's house. One comment destroyed all of JC's. Again, he says, this is JC. You wouldn't say that shit in person, scumbag. You didn't even have the courage to talk shit to me on here. You did it in chats at random. Michael, are you at work right now? Are you at work right now? I don't know if you'd be interested either way, but if you like, I would drop the link right now and you can come on here and talk shit to JC directly, so to speak. You know? It's up to you. Just give me the word and I'll drop the link for you. And guess what, JC? You could join us. How about that? You don't even have the courage to talk shit to me on here. You did it in chats at random. All right, so let me think about this. Let's think about what JC's saying. So Michael Hensley had the courage to join the Marines, go through basic training, okay? Serve for, I'm not sure. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know if Michael's ever said it. We never spoke about it. I don't know how long he served. I don't know if he fought, if he saw combat. I'm not sure with Michael. He can surely say in the chat right now, or if any of you guys know, you could say. Okay, but he did all that. He had the courage to do that, to become a fucking Marine and at least be willing to fight for this country. And I only say that because I'm not, sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. He served. But he's scared of JC. He's scared of JC. What? Michael said, listen, I'm willing to face the fucking Taliban. But JC, no. That's where I draw the line. You know what I mean? Al Qaeda, but not JC. You know? What the fuck, bro? This is why I say that I've come to the conclusion now where I truly believe it's not that you're just lying. You're actually sick in the head and you believe these things about yourself. Think about what you're saying. The man served as a Marine and you don't think he has the courage to talk shit to you on YouTube? What? His whole life has been courageous. His whole life. And he's worried about you? He's a man of courage, period. And he's worried about you. He's at work. Yeah, I think yeah. I think he's at work, yeah. OG Mike. I don't know, but I'll tell you one fucking thing, guys. And this is again completely legal. We have freedom of speech. I encourage everybody on the Johnny Mitchell interview, if it dropped yet or whatever, go over there and talk about this shit in the comment section of that interview with JC. Also, we should go back to the soft white underbelly, okay? To the soft white underbelly and to that interview and go in the comment sections and update them on this stuff and maybe get a hold of the guy, Mark or whatever, soft white underbelly guy, and send him these messages. Maybe that interview can be taken down. So guys, I'm asking you, we got a lot of fucking people here. Do that. Go to soft white underbelly's comment section after this video. Go now if you want. And then go to the Johnny Mitchell one, even if there's just a preview of an interview with JC, which I heard there was at least that, and litter that comment section with stuff about him threatening Marines. He wants to shame Michael. Let's shame the fuck out of him everywhere. That's all. Let's do it. And I hope I could count on you guys. I'm going to do it. It's not like I'm asking you to do something I won't do. I'm going right after this show to do it. And I hope you guys do too. Jeff Trock, Patriot. Shut the fuck up, clown. That's probably what you do. You probably sit around and wait for somebody's disability check, you fucking bum. Jeff Trock, Patriarch. Your mom's ass is disabled because I busted it out. There you go. I'm in perfect combat. I fucking love you, Chicago. I do, bro. Oh, my God almighty. Wow. People are tripping today. Okay, I got one cash app. Mike Slick, JC, aka Jeff Cuck, epic beating today. Thank you very, very much. Oh, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. Not even 2 minutes. Give me like 45 seconds. All right, guys, here we are. I'm gonna get to the rest of JC's messages, and we're gonna continue to have fun. My man Muscle will bust your ass out and pee on your forward. Fuck. Sabrina Merrick, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Sabrina, very, very much. Sean Landon Clark, $10, showing a bit of support when I can. I appreciate it, Sean Landon Clark. You're the man, bro. All right, let's get to the rest of this shit. It's fucking exhausting. Oh, then he says, my mom lives in an apartment, clown. Your stolen valor brother doxed her apartment. Again, just still can't get over that, can you, JC? You are fucking soft. You are soft as baby shit, bro. You are weak. You have butter skin, in the words of Lee Cole. JC has butter skin. Lee Cole, are you around? You're more than welcome to come into the chat and tell JC he has butter skin, if you would like to. I live in a house, he said. Okay, well, listen, let me tell you something. I'm a pretty good researcher. I'm kind of one of the best, you know, and I'm telling you right fucking now, I'm not saying this because I don't like you. I never lie. If you had a separate address, I would say you have a separate address. You and your mother have the same exact address, and there is no other address on you, JC. There's none. Not anything recent. And when I mean recent, I mean in years. Not one, not a single other address. It's just you and your mom have the same exact fucking address, bro. I've checked it 6 different ways, I'm telling you. So if you're not living with her, I don't know. I guess you better get that fucking straightened out, because it certainly appears you do. Or you are. Careful with that talk, Muscle. That kind of talk makes pizza moist. What the fuck? I didn't even see what was said. JC is without exaggeration one of the least threatening people I've ever witnessed. The tough guy act is comical. Oh my God, the Saxon, you are not kidding. NYC Subway, what's up, bro? Yeah. It's unreal. He's like a cartoon character. And the thing that's astonishing, though, is that I think that he feels like people really take him seriously. I mean, how could he believe that? But I think he does. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even see this message until just now. What? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. We have to destroy JC. And don't get me wrong, he's pretty much already destroyed. He has been. He was never anything or anybody. But this guy. He claims the house he lives in is named under a trust so no one can find him. Why? Because you were a big cartel mafia man? Shut the fuck up, JC. You live with your mom, dickhead. You live with your mom. You're 48 and you live with mommy. Oh, you guys ready for this? Have all of you heard these messages? Because Jeffrey Eugene Crow said to Michael Hensley, if you get pulled up on and get smashed by some fellas, this is JC, this is why never act like you're from the streets, bro. Oh my God. JC, the West Coast gangbanging badass, just said, if you get pulled up on and get smashed by some fellas you don't recognize, remember me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this like from was it Sleepers? No. That's when he said, when I see this scar, I remember you, and then when you see, you'll remember me. No. What was it? A Bronx Tale. A Bronx Tale, when Sonny beat the living shit out of the biker and grabbed him by the back of his fucking head and said something like, you see, whatever the fuck he says, I did this to you, he says, I did this to you. Remember me. Slams his head back on the ground. That's what you just did, JC? By some fellas? Oh my God, guys. Boston J, Joe Root, NYC Subway, D Gainey, Chicago Muscle. Guys, Mike Slick, JC is going to have Michael Hensley pulled up on by some fellas. Oh my God, some fellas. Oh my God, bro. You are so far detached from the streets. I swear to fucking, not like you were ever attached, but oh my God. Oh my God. If you get pulled up on it, and this again is another threat of physical harm. If you get pulled up on and get smashed by some fellas you don't recognize, remember me and go call the cops and show them this. Guess what will happen? Nothing. California won't pay to extradite me to your state. Oh, this, you need to see a doctor, JC. You need to see a doctor immediately. This is, it's too obvious now at this point. It's you can't ignore it. He's got mental issues. This guy is seriously mentally ill. This is a guy who has never had a criminal charge on his record other than, domestic violence, which included a child, and drunk driving with his daughter in the car. He's going to have a guy who has no drug charges, nothing on his record to prove that he's ever been involved in any type of criminal lifestyle whatsoever, period. If you get pulled up on and get smashed by some fellas you don't recognize, remember me and go call the cops and show them this. Guess what will happen? Nothing. California won't pay to extradite me to your state. JC, I don't think you understand how things work, which is understandable because you have never been involved in any type of criminal lifestyle and you don't understand criminal law or anything like that. First of all, nothing is going to happen to anybody. You are a fucking clown. But let's say something did somehow. You're taking credit for it here. You're talking about somebody getting seriously hurt. You would be extradited, dickhead. But again, you're saying this because you know goddamn well nothing is going to happen to Michael. Because if you thought, like if you were a real street guy and you were going to have something done to Michael, this would never happen. That would never happen right there, bro. Especially not with somebody like you who's terrified to actually go to jail. That right there would never happen. You would never write something like this. So you're writing it because, yeah, it's still terroristic threats. You could still be charged for this, no doubt. But the reason you feel confident writing it is because there's that you couldn't have anything done to anyone. You have zero power, respect, friends, anything. Look, JC, when you get ran up on by some one percenters, remember me. Argo, I don't agree with that statement. I don't condone violence. I don't want anything happening to anyone. Love you, bro. The only fellas JC is going to get are the ones that look like weirdos in Sachio's group. Group photo. Sachio's group photo. This one? Those are the fellas JC's going to get to come after Michael. Michael, I think you're going to be okay, bro, honestly. Except for that one in the middle up top that looks like a wolf. I don't know. He looks like he could be dangerous. The rest of them, I wouldn't worry too much. Mike Slick, I bet you didn't think I was that prepared when you made that comment, did you? What? Do you think when people make choices they have no business making, they should be held accountable and even charged monetarily, possibly even have liens put out on their assets and will possibly happen soon? What in the fuck? Don't even block Telly Savalas. What are you fucking talking about, Telly? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway. All right. So, what's next? Go ahead and report now. Oh, go ahead and report now all you want. California won't do shit to help your local cops. He doesn't understand how anything works. I guess he thinks he can't be charged for any of this. He thinks that he can't be charged for terroristic threats because he lives in California. You know, California is part of America and they have laws, right? I mean, it's a very strange part of America, but you do realize that, right? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. It's all in what video? Oh, that. Yeah. No, I feel you. Should I put that video on? Let me see.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
I got you, Mike Slick, no doubt. Thinks he's the voice of California. He's a fucking asshole. All right, let's see.
This is a quick update. I'm at my house, as you guys can see. Look at that. You know, this is the inside of my home. You guys have seen it before. You know, there's the pool table and everything there. There's my stairways to my second story. Anyhow, as you guys know, I went on Johnny the Connects channel. That's going to be out in a few months because he's going on tour. He does comedy.
Look how he talks. It's going to be out in a few months. In a few months? What's a few months? You mean months? Fucking, he is Gacy. Listen to it. Listen to him say that again.
Everything there. There's my stairways to my second story. Anyhow, as you guys know, I went on Johnny the Connects channel. That's going to be out in a few months because he's going.
It's going to be out in a few months because he's going to. It's going to be out in a few months.
On tour, he does comedy. Here's my clubs, by the way. And since he does comedy tours,
yeah, I'm not going to play this whole thing. JC is at his neighbor's house in this video. He lives with his mom. That's all there is to it. It's under a trust so nobody can find you. Oh, that's right, because you're a big marijuana mafia man. You got to be in hiding. Makes you sound more like a pussy. Did you go to your mom and say, I'm going to irritate people on the internet, so please do this for me so nobody can find me? People are going to want to kick the shit out of me, Mom. Please help. No, you live with your mom, bro. James Horoff, $10 for great show, big dog. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. The fuck is a few mints? A few mints. The Johnny Mitchell interview is going to be out in a few minutes. Hold on, let's listen again.
continuing on in our analysis.
What the fuck is this? Hold on, let me get back to it.
There's the pool table and everything there. There's my stairways to my second story. Anyhow, as you guys know, I went on Johnny the Connects channel. That's going to be out in a few months because he's going on tour.
It's going to be out in a few months. JC, everything about you sucks. I swear to God, everything about you fucking sucks. You are terrible at life, bro. Holy shit. It's going to be out in a few months. All right. Let me get down here. Wait. What? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I want to go back 2 messages to read this to you. If you get pulled up on and get smashed by some fellas you don't recognize, remember me, and go call the cops and show them this. Guess what will happen? Nothing. California won't pay to extradite me to your state. Go ahead and report now all you want. California won't do shit to help your local cops. Bloods and Crips are all over, and they take their marching orders from LA guys. Melvin and others are my bros. Go ahead, call the cops. I dare you. It won't matter. Again, he's making it very clear that he's threatening to have Michael Hensley seriously hurt by the Bloods and Crips. And he's name dropping Melvin and well, in this one, he just says Melvin and others. I'm going to find these guys online today, and you guys should too. I'm sure they have email addresses. We're going to email them this shit. That he's using their names to make serious threats against people. We have to do this, guys. Don't let me down. We got numerous jobs today, lots of homework. Okay? Bloods and Crips are all over, and they take their marching orders from LA guys. I don't think JC realizes, too. You know, JC is living in 1986 or something. I don't think he realizes that the Bloods and Crips aren't what they used to be. You know what I mean? They're not just a bunch of guys waiting around to murder fucking people like back in the day. The organizations have changed a lot. A lot. So, you know, he's talking really like he's in the movie Colors, like somebody said earlier. For real. Boston J, I think, said it. Go ahead and call the cops. I dare you. It won't matter. I know Michael won't do it, but he should call the cops. Seriously, he should. Then he says, this is what a freak he is. I'll be waiting. His next message, I'll be waiting. And then call the cops. Oh, no. I'm sorry. My bad. Michael said, I'll be waiting. And JC said, call the cops. He really wants somebody to call the cops on him. Then this says photo. I don't know what it is. Michael said, send them, little buddy. Little buddy. JC, after all those threats, he says, send them, little buddy. You are not taken seriously by anyone, JC. By anyone. Yeah, it ain't Boys in the Hood. This is, things are different now. He doesn't even understand that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be saying this shit. FBS. I mean, even the fact that those guys that he's talking about giving marching orders are on YouTube tells you they're not the same Bloods and Crips they used to be. I'm not saying they're not, capable of serious damage and destruction. There's no doubt about it. But they're not sitting around. They're not what they used to be. The organizations have changed, like I said. And even at any time throughout history, they would never take an order or even do a favor for a guy like JC, unless he was paying them fuck tons of money. And even that would be more back in the day shit. Okay. FBS, it'll probably take me a few months to get my homework done. As long as you get started on it today, a few months. My Johnny Mitchell interview is going to be out in a few months. He didn't even say months. He said months. D Gainey just made me change the impression. It'll be out in a few months. All right. Let's get back to this. Don't mind my crocheting kit. It's definitely not my mom's house. Yeah, no shit. If you would have just gone in here and said, JC, fuck off, you're this or that, you would have gotten a more favorable response. But you chose to run your bitch ass mouth in the chat of some stolen valor clown. So was that screenshot from my show or Chicago's? It doesn't even matter, but now I'm confused. I don't know. Who cares, really? It's the same people, so I don't know. Oh, okay, Jesse. Oh, shit. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. He acts like Michael's supposed to regret it now. Michael's at home like, fuck. If only I would have just said, JC, fuck off, you're this or that. But instead I said gay C. Michael is kicking himself in the ass right now. You know, if he would have just said what he said differently, he wouldn't have Bloods and Crips from all over the nation after him. You know what I mean? If he would have just said JC, fuck off, rather than gay C, Mike would probably have a long, healthy life. But now that he said gay C, he's going to be killed any minute now by gangs of just different sets of the Bloods and Crips from all over. They're going to travel from different states and everything to come get Michael. Unbelievable. If you would just have gone in there and said, JC, you would have gotten a more favorable response, but you're some stolen valor clown. You rock with stolen valor, which means your service, he said us, but he meant is, null and void, worthless, and your uniform deserves to be pissed on. Oh my God, JC, if you got anything going for you, we are going to fucking ruin you. Oh my God. You said this to Michael Hensley? Our Michael Hensley? Oh my God, bro. I don't think you realize you're the one that should be worried now, and not about any type of physical harm or anything that's illegal. None of us would ever do anything like that. Some guy tried to say I did something like that. I had to go to court in Maryland. It was shot down by the judge. His service is null and void. Michael Hensley, thank you for your service. You are an American hero, and I have all the love and respect for you in the world, as does everybody else in this chat. Please tell Michael Hensley how much you love and respect him, since JC thinks that Michael's service is null and void and worthless. Fucking scumbag. Meanwhile, where were you when Michael was in the fucking Marines? Where were you? What were you doing? Sitting around your fucking mom's house creating some bullshit story to go on YouTube and tell every fucking buddy? Or just to tell people out in your whatever type of ridiculous, disgusting, pathetic social life you might have had at the time. You're just creating this fucking story to try to impress people and make friends while fucking Michael was in the Marines serving our country. I would be more scared of Fogel from Superbad. Wait a minute, where is it? Than JC. You should be. He's way more dangerous than JC. Hold on, I gotta read something that was sent to me. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. That's crazy. My God. Fuck. JC is one of the most boring, disrespectful, boring, gay, boring fucks I've ever seen. So you think he's boring, is what you're saying. Love to you, my brother. JC would have been a sick bay bitch. Yeah, oh my, of course. He's sitting around doing nothing. You're serving the fucking country. You know, like clown. I was talking on SoFlo's show, speaking about the very thing JC just did. Unbelievable. Oh, was that today? I didn't get to see much of his show. I only saw a few minutes. Looks like Bay already responded on his community tab. Looks like Bay already responded. Who's that? Already dropped a comment on the soft white underbelly video. His video has the least amount of views. Of course. JC was out sucking on men's helmets while Hensley was out serving our country. Yeah, fucking right. Oh, or you just meant on man helmets. Oh, okay. Because in Chicago, I guess that's what you meant. I thought you meant men's helmet. I knew you meant their cocks. But you know. What? He posted a picture of Michael with his family. Oh, gay C, you meant gay. Gotcha. Now I know what you meant. Oh my God. He posted a picture of Michael and his family. And I'm assuming that one of those women is his mother in the chat or in the picture. I can't see the whole thing. Some clown is exhibit A of the types of bozos I'm making examples of. Something decided to run his hick mouth, and so now every veterans group in his state will know he supports stolen valor. All right, yeah, it's on. It's on, JC. Oh, he just took it down. Yeah, good fucking choice. It doesn't matter. The damage is done. You're finished, JC. You're fucked, buddy. It takes a lot for me to do what I'm going to do. It takes a lot. I hate doing it. But now I have no choice. That's it. That's all the messages, I believe. My God. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Guys, let me know when you have your pens and pads out, or if you have your phone in your hand, you could type a note or something. Let me know. Everybody let me know when you got your stuff ready. No, the show last week, Chicago. I remember that show. Yeah. He and numerous others are going to learn the hard way that lying about me and or helping out trolls who slander me and my family or have before equals I pay you back big time. I have nearly everyone, like 95% who watches certain troll and fanboy channels, personal info, and I can easily go at them in multiple ways. Yeah, but you're forgetting something, dickhead. We have yours, and we can go at you in multiple ways, and we're much better than you. Costing them and selected family members employment is probably the best route, and it delivers the most pain and impact. After all, that's what their troll pals tried with me. This is going to be lots of fun. LMAO. And then there's the picture of Michael and his family. All right, well, I'm glad you said that, because does everybody have their stuff ready? He is JM619. I don't know if somebody already put this in the chat, but if not, I'm going to read something to you. And I think it's important that all of you write it down. Listen to me carefully. Write it down. As of November 2023, he seems to be working as an installer for Free TV Fresno. Okay. For Free TV Fresno as an installer. Installer ID number 070820. You got that? Free TV Fresno. It appears to be one word. Installer ID number 070820. Okay? There you go. This ugly motherfucker right here. There he is. Now, his phone number is, or the phone number is 800-717-1306. Is anybody writing this down? The other number is 559-265-4326. If you're disgusted by the fact that this man bashed and threatened the life of a Marine, call 800-717-1306 or 559-265-4326. Jeff Crow, installer ID number 070820. Okay. And if that's not the information, listen, so what? We find out we're wrong and we'll find it another way. Simple as that. There you go, guys. JC, you're going to get exactly what you're threatening other people with now. That's how it works here on MobTube. At least with us, it does. This seems to be partnered with Ventura TV in Fresno. All right, there you go. And no, I didn't already know that. What's worse, being smashed by some fellas or getting into a skirmish with a couple of Puerto Ricans? I don't know. It's not that bad, the Puerto Ricans thing, as long as there's a couple of wise guys who take care of it for you. You know? Uh-oh, yeah. Copy that. Did you guys write this down, anybody? Did anybody write this down, this information? Meaning, are you planning on using it to simply, legally report what JC has done here? That's the same way he's threatening. He put up a picture of of Michael Hensley and his family and said that he is going to, report him to veteran groups and veterans groups and stuff to about supporting stolen valor. And he's saying that he's going to come after people's employment. And he's going to try to get people fired from their jobs. I hope some people wrote this down. Well, if it's not, we'll just find his current info. But I think that's it. Yes, sir. Hold on. Okay. My man. All right, Serenity. Good shit. Nice. All right. FBS Chicago. What's up, Carmine? How the fuck are you? Sven Larson, did I not just shout you out? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I saw you come in here. What the fuck? He sells antennas so I can watch the Benny Hill show on UHF, LMFAO. Yeah, pretty much, Frank. Good to see you, by the way. Frank Gerard for Tello Productions. All right, guys. I think that's it for this show. I'm an hour and 36 minutes in. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I have this feeling that SoFlo is going to be coming on. And I need to eat something. Oh, Dave, hold on. Oh, I just saw it. Wait, there it is. Dave, $10 for Destroy JC for all of us Marines, please and thank you. Oh, you already know. Yeah. And we're gonna really fuck his life up now. Legally. Thank you, Dave, for the donation. Dave's been donating every show and sometimes a lot of money. So I appreciate everything you're doing, Dave, as I do with everybody who donates. Thank you. Sabrina, Charlene, and Clark. Dave, James Horoff, and Mike Slick. Thank you, guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you later today. I love you all. And until next time, salute. Go to those comment sections. Johnny Mitchell. Well, I think he has a preview of the JC interview. Litter that shit. And go to the Soft White Underbelly interview now and talk about this shit that he threatened a Marine with. Okay, in the comment sections, please, and thank you. And if so, call free TV Fresno, or whatever the fuck it's called. Peace.